Hello friends, welcome to my channel Mindset Solution. Today we are going to discuss a question which is very important from Law of Human Right, BLLB 4th semester. So the question is discuss the role of National Human Rights Commission in the protection of human rights of the citizen in India. So this question has been asked too many times in the exam. So I would request you to watch full video, complete video to understand the question completely. Okay. So now let's move to the answer. Before moving to the answer, I would request you to please like and share, subscribe and support my channel. So let's move to the answer. The answer is India's National Human Rights Commission NHRC is the main protector of citizens right to life, liberty, equality, and dignity. It was established on October 12, 1993, under the Human Rights Protection Act as an independent statutory body. Now we are going to know its important role in protecting human rights can be understood through the following points and recent examples. So I have put some examples to understand it, very clearly. So let's discuss the first point. The first point is investigation of human right violations. So the commission can start an inquiry wherever it receive a complaint about someone's right being violated, or even on its own based on media reports, that is called sumoto action. So the commission can start inquiry wherever someone rights has been violated. Also they can take sumoto if they have any proof from media reports and social media report. They can take an action. For example, in February 2026, the commission took sumoto notice on of an incident in Gurugram where five minors suspected were theft were held captive and subjected to sexual abuse and torture. So this was the example in 2026. There were some incident in Gurgaon, and the commission has already taken sumoto without having any complaint. So this was the first point. Second point is inspection of prison and detention centers. So sometimes Human Right Commission go to the jail and inspect the prisons and detention center wherever people are not the government employee, and the jail in the jail that they do not violate human right, you know law of human rights. So the commission makes sure that the prisoners are not treated inhumanly. It visits jail and checks conditions like food, health, and safety, and then gives recommendation for improvement. For example, the commission recently organized a national conference on human rights prisoners to find solution to problems such as overcrowding in prisons. So sometimes they go to the jail and they inspect their living condition, food, health and safety measurements. They also recommend to the government that if this can be improved, how this can be improved. And also sometimes they organize national conference about human rights of prisoners. So this was the second example. Let's move to the third example. Third example is action against negligence by public servants. Sometimes public servants like government employee do the negligence. So, if a government employee or police officer fails to protect someone's right or act carelessly, the commission can investigate them. For example, in 2025, during the violence in Murshidabad, West Bengal, the commission sent its team to the spot to look into the allegation that the public had remained inactive. So sometimes, if there is something called like uh, a right or violence against the human, then and it is just because of negligence of police officer or government, then the this commission, human right commission, will send their team to investigate them and submit their report to the government. So this was the third point. In the fourth point, compensation and relief. Sometimes government do not uh, you know give the compensation to the victim family, so human rights help them there also. If an inquiry proves that the human rights have been violated, the commission can recommend monetary relief for the victim of their family. For instance, between October 24, 2024 and 25 September, the Commission recommended a relief in 210 cases amounting nearing 9 crores. So sometimes, the government do not, release the, relief for the victims. That time, if the Human Right Commission found any, negligence from the government, they recommend government that to, provide, relief or monetary amount for the victims. Let's move to the fifth point. Fifth point is protecting of vulnerable groups like new dimension. It is a new dimension has been added. The commission is now focusing on issues like climate change and the environment, because these directly affect to the right to life. So sometimes not only the, crimes, and not only the, just because the government, or just because the government employ, human rights has been violated. Sometimes environmental issue and climate change is also, you know also, disturb the human right, policy. So they also, commission is focusing on issue like climate change and environment. For example, in January 2025, after 474 homeless people died due to extreme cold in Delhi, so the commission issued notice to the official asking why safety measures like blanket and shelters were lacking. So just because of weather condition or climate change, sometimes people get died just because of, food. Sometimes every, extreme cold, extreme hot. Then the this commission, Human Right Commission, also take action against those, issues, and they recommend government and ask government that why these people are dying and not taking, the government official is not taking appropriate action. So this was the fifth point. Now let's see their powers and limitations of the commissions. Like power, the commission has power of a civil court, which means it can summon witness on call for documents. Like these commission have a power to go to the civil court, and they can, raise a summon to the witness or call. They can ask for the document also. About the limitations, a complaint can only be filed within a year of the incident. Also, its recommendations are not binding on the government; they are mainly advisory nature. So, a complaint can be filed in 1 year. If the incident happened in 2025, then it should be, filed within that year. Also, they can recommend the government. It's not binding that they will have to abide by to the government. They can mainly advise the government what should be the conclusion, what should be the, you know s- uh, action or suggestion. They can just suggest the government. Let's move to the conclusion. The conclusion is the NHRC is the watchdog of the human right in India by holding the government accountable and ensuring citizen freedoms. It play a vital role in building just society. So this was the question. I hope you understood it completely. At the end, I would request you to like my channel video and subscribe. Thanks for watching Mindset Solution.